Okay, so honestly, I hope can stop the clock. Yes, this one we have here. I need more time. I must finish everything in time or my boss is going to kill me. Isn't those some of the thoughts that we might have? Can you relate? This might happen to you, or this might happen to you on a daily basis. Now, this is something, or is a problem all of us need to deal with. It doesn't matter if you're at the top of your industry or you're just starting your journey. If you're the mother of 3 kids, if you're a student with 100 different deadlines, you're working for a nonprofit organization, every one of us needs to deal with time and productivity issues. Isn't that right? There's so many ways to improve your productivity. And we will be mentioning 5 ultimate ways you can start improving this or that productivity issue in this second. Because in this new year, you can become a master of productivity. Isn't that something every one of us want to do? Okay, so without any further ado, let's start with the number 1 way, which is setting up a daily schedule. This is a healthy habit all of the top leaders recommend or advise us to do. It gives you a complete control over all the tasks you have pending and to plan ahead of time. It also gives you a complete overview of how your day might unfold, making sure you can set realistic targets and split this into smaller tasks that is manageable. Setting this up from the night before is a recommended way because it puts you in a positive mindset, allowing you to get up and make sure that the next day you start focusing on your schedule without any delays, which will benefit your productivity in time. So here comes the second step or second way, which is prioritizing tasks. Now, this step goes hand to hand with the previous one because after having a clear plan of the activities you will be working on for the day, you will need to focus, or we will need to focus on the most important ones by putting them first and simultaneously block a portion of time we will be scheduling for getting this done, which can be distributed between, I would say, 60 and 90 minutes. Once you finish, you must mark this complete so your mind can visualize that progress, and that is quite important. Now, the third one is to turn off social media app and news feeds app. Now, I know this one is going to be very critical and important for many of us, but it needs to be done. Now, this one is almost impossible for many people, but those alerts distract your focus and affect your daily performance. Now, you might say no, but the fact is having the other 2 steps in place may not be helpful if you don't implement this one. Don't believe me? The best thing would be to put your phone away from you or aside for a while, at least when you are performing your main goals or you're working on your main schedule or your main task. And by doing this, you don't get the buzz. This can, and when you get those buzzes, or you don't get it, or you get it, it will increase your anxiety if you don't look at them and if you don't take care of them. So, if you don't believe me, why don't you test this out? Test this out and give it a week. Just give it 1 week to see how your productivity improves while you are doing this, and see if your anxiety also decreases. Now let's look at number 4. And this might sound weird, but it's going to help you, which is take a few mini breaks. Multiple studies have been done on this topic to determine the right amount of time and break the brain needs to maintain a high productivity level. A general range would be, if you work 60 minutes nonstop, you should take a 10-minute break would be the best, generally speaking, which means that is going to help you allow your brain to reset and keep going. As entrepreneurs, we spend a lot of time during the day on so many tasks that we can feel overwhelmed, stressed, and drained. By doing this, we can focus better. That's the main reason for taking those breaks. Because if you continue nonstop, what it does is that it, instead of allowing you to keep the focus, it's going to bring you down. Bring down the focus and start draining your energy little by little. Let's dive into the 5th and last step or way that is going to help you with your productivity. And it's going to be interesting, which is avoid multitasking. For some people, doing more than one thing at a time is the best approach. And many people are going to say that to you. Instead, it increases your time on each task and reduces productivity and motivation. That might sound weird, but it's true. It is wasting unnecessary time that doesn't get you anywhere. And when you focus on one task at a time, you can get it done more efficiently and move on to the next task, the next decision, the next goal, whatever it is. The best thing to do is, if you have many tasks to complete during the day, which I know all of us have, what we need to do is prioritize and delegate to others in your team, if you have a team that goes, or you have a team at your disposal. If you're a solopreneur, focus on the most important tasks, the critical ones, so that you can get them done and get them out of the way. That is the way as a solopreneur, because as we know, some people have a huge team and can delegate these tasks to other people. And that's the way we should do. Focus on the most important ones that we are good at and let the rest of the team take care of the ones that might not be so critical for you. But as a solopreneur, being the one who has to do everything, then focus and prioritize on the main ones, which is one of the steps we talked about previously. Now, once you've done these steps for a while, you will realize a significant improvement on your time management that will allow you to implement other practices to increase more and bring up your productivity. And that is what all of us want, right? So that it can increase our productivity levels and decrease our stress levels, which is the ideal way for us to go around or to work around. With that said, remember that if you like this video, subscribe, click on the bell to notify you when a new video is coming out, because I know you are not going to want to miss this. Also share this with someone or share this with all your friends. But most importantly, share it with someone that you know need to increase their productivity levels. For now, thank you for stopping by. Remember, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, night, afternoon, wherever you are. This was Jenny Jackson.